What's going on, people? It's your boy Phurzaah here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best weapon to use to go ahead and grind out rare acquisitions and rare schematics within Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now this is going to be really easy to do. Pretty much all of you are going to be able to do this. There's only a few requirements in which you guys need to do in order to get set up to do this method. So the first requirement is going to be making sure that you guys have a VR11 case. Now I know a lot of you may not actually have this case because we don't currently have this weapon as a schematic. So if you guys do need help with getting a VR11 case, definitely think about joining the Discord. There's people in there that will be able to help you, or you guys can leave your Activision ID in the comment section below, and I will be going ahead and picking 2 or 3 of you to go ahead and give these VR11 cases to, in case you guys actually want to use this method. Now the second requirement in order to make this work is to make sure that you guys have a legendary Aether tool, because we are going to be going ahead and putting that legendary Aether tool on the VR11. Now normally you wouldn't be able to do this because the VR11 is already a gold rarity, so you won't be able to go ahead and put the legendary tool on there, but we will be doing a glitch that allows us to go ahead and put that legendary tool on the VR11, which is pretty much going to supercharge the VR11 and make it so powerful, way more powerful than it was actually intended to be. So as you guys can see, I am going to be bringing in 2 wonder weapons, so because of that I will be bringing in 2 legendary Aether tools. But obviously if you guys only have the VR11, then you only need 1 legendary Aether tool. Now the third thing that you guys are going to need in order to set this up is going to be a self revive or a dog bone. Now the only reason why you're going to need that is because in order to do this method we are going to have to go down, so either having a dog or a self revive is going to allow us to revive ourselves, and that's pretty much what we're going to have to do in order to make this work. So make sure you guys either have a self revive or a dog bone. And then the last requirement in order to get this set up is to make sure that you guys have a juggernaut kill streak. So just to recap, the 4 things that you guys will need is a VR11 case, a legendary Aether tool, a self revive or a dog bone, and then also a juggernaut kill streak. When you guys have all of those things ready, then you're pretty much good to go, and then you guys will be able to go ahead, go in game and supercharge your wonder weapon, and it's going to be absolutely insane. You guys are going to be able to use this to grind out tier 1, 2 and 3 and the dark ether without any problems at all. So without further ado, let's just head straight in game and I'll show you guys exactly how this method works. If you're looking to unlock the new Modern Warfare 3 camos such as Interstellar or Borealis hard unlocked, or play in bot lobbies where you guys can level up your guns and unlock camos rapidly, get all the best schematics or even instant delivery pre-made accounts, be sure to check out mixcactus.com. They're the biggest and most reliable seller of heaps of brand new offerings for Modern Warfare 3 with completely safe and legitimate services for Xbox, PC and PlayStation. These guys have well over 10,000 verified reviews on their Trustpilot page and are by far the most legitimate sellers. Be sure to use code FIRST for 5% off. Okay, so we're now in game and we do have a tombstone on the map, which you guys can see is right here. So we're going to head to that tombstone, grab everything in the tombstone, then we're going to head straight into tier 3 and get on with some of these bounty contracts, and I'll show you guys how powerful the VR11 will be once we go ahead and supercharge it. So because we do have all requirements in order to go ahead and supercharge our weapon already, we will just go ahead and supercharge it here. So I'll show you guys the process in order to do this. So make sure you guys have both of your weapons popped down here in your loadout. So as you guys can see, I have the Scorcher in the left and the VR11 in the right. Now all we're going to need to do is throw in this juggernaut kill streak. Now we just want to wait for this juggernaut kill streak to land. Then once it lands down in the map, we can go ahead and get ourselves down. Now we can actually go down by one of these zombies, or we can actually make ourselves go down by shooting the Scorcher and taking full damage. We're going to shoot ourselves up into the sky and then we're going to allow ourselves to go down. Then we're just going to wait for our dog to revive us. Now once our dog has revived us, all we got to do now, guys, is go ahead and drop these 2 weapons on the floor and then go ahead and interact with the juggernaut kill streak. We're going to pick up this juggernaut, we're going to let this play all the way through, and then once this has finished, you guys will see that the 2 weapons that we dropped on the floor will be duplicated and they will be in our hands. Now when they are in our hands, they will be stripped of their rarity, and that's pretty much how this glitch is going to work. So as you guys can see right here, we have finished the juggernaut, and as you guys can see, we do not have any rarity on our VR11 and we don't have a rarity on our Scorcher. This is pretty much how the glitch works. We can go ahead and put that legendary tool on both of them, and now they are supercharged because they do already still have their base damage from what they had before, but now they also have the upgraded damage from that legendary tool as well, which is going to make them super powerful. Now all we need to do is go ahead, get to our tombstone, collect all of our stuff, and then we can head straight into tier 3 and I'll be able to show you guys exactly how powerful these weapons are. Okay, so at our tombstone, we just got to go ahead and collect all of our stuff. For some reason, our tombstone is in the water. I never actually put it in the water. I put it on the platform, but for some reason, it just went straight to the water. We're just going to take all of this stuff out of here. and then we're pretty much good to go from here. So I do have a triple pack-a-punch tool, so I will go ahead and triple pack-a-punch this. We will use our Aether blade and our golden armor plate as well, and then we're just going to head straight into tier 3. So let's go ahead and have a look at where these contracts are. So we're going to go ahead and grab this bounty contract, and then we're also going to go ahead and hit the Wonder Fizz machine at the same time. We'll just grab our perks real quick, every perk except for Tombstone, and then we're going to go ahead and grab this bounty contract. So we're going to grab the bounty contract, and then we're going to come back for that Mega Abomination. Hopefully he doesn't despawn whilst we go over here quickly. Okay, we've got loads of zombies here. Let's just forget about them and go for this Mega Abomination real quick. So he's getting ready to shoot. Oh no, he's getting ready to charge. And as you guys can see, look, 1 shot and his mouth is done. 2 shots, 3 shots, and he's dead. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. 1 shot. Oh no, 2 shots for the Mangler. I would assume that it was going to be 1 shot simply because the Mega Abomination was pretty much 2 shots. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see if we go for his head or his arm. Maybe it's going to be less shots. So we got his arm, and it's still 2 shots. So for Manglers, it's going to be 2 shots. For Mega Abominations, it seems like it's 2 or 3 shots. And then for everything else, it's probably going to be 1 or 2 shots. I don't think it's going to be anything more than 3 shots for anything. Simply because if it's a 3 shot for a Mega Abomination, Mega Abominations tend to be the strongest thing in tier 3. Sometimes the Bounty Contract Disciple does cause you a bit of problems. But as you guys can see, we do have a Bounty Contract Disciple right now. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight after that, and we're going to see how many shots it takes on him. So disciples can be a big nuisance in tier 3 especially. So let's just see what this does. So 1 shot done quite a lot of damage. So it's looking like it's going to be about a 3 shot on this disciple, especially if we can get him. Oh, so it's only 2 shots on the disciple. That's really good. And look at that, we're able to get that contract out of the water as simple as that and as quick as that. So because we have this Scorcher, it's going to go in our favor because we're literally just going to be able to fly to and from contracts, and we're pretty much going to be able to get as much contracts as we can done in 1 game. I estimate that we're going to get anywhere between 10 to 15 contracts done, and that's actually a lot of contracts to do in 1 game. Now the more contracts that you do, the higher chance of you guys getting rare acquisition, the higher chance of you guys getting rare schematics. So it's very beneficial to go ahead and run through as many contracts as you can in 1 game, and doing this method and using this weapon is going to allow you guys to run through so many of them. As you guys can see, we have another Mega Abomination here, so we're just going to shoot him. I think we got an eye. We're just going to shoot him again. As you guys can see, 2 shots and he's dead. When do you ever take out a Mega Abomination this fast? I mean, the fastest thing to take out a Mega Abomination that I know off the top of my head is the Tonfa. And the Tonfa, you can take out a Mega Abomination in about under 10 seconds with about 8 to 9 hits and swings. With this, you're shooting 2 shots and he's dead pretty much instantly. It's absolutely crazy. So as you guys can see, we do have a Bounty Contract Mega Abomination. So let's just go ahead and see how powerful it is on him. So we're going to shoot him not in his eye. It didn't do that much damage, but he's about to shoot his eye now. And we got an eye straight away. Going to reload this. We pretty much got all of his health with that shot. We're going to shoot 1 or 2 more and he should be dead. As you guys can see, he's dead already. And then we did have another Mega Abomination over here. So before we actually go ahead and pick up our rewards from that one, we're just going to go ahead and kill this one. So we're going to shoot him once, shoot him twice. I think that second shot didn't really get a crit hit or nothing like that. We might have to shoot him a few more times. We only have 1 bullet, so we do kind of need to save this one for his eye. But he is shooting now. And he is dead now. As simple as that, as easy as that, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be the #1 weapon if you guys really want to go ahead and run through as much contracts as possible. So the best way to do this is going to be simple. Just make a tombstone with a VR11 case, a legendary tool, and a dog bone, and then also put a juggernaut kill streak in there as well. Although that's going to take up 4 slots from your tombstone, it means that every game that you come in, you guys are going to have all of the items to get this sorted. So every game you come in, all you guys got to do is go to your tombstone, collect all of your stuff, and then do this glitch. And then you guys can use this as a secondary weapon and still run whatever other weapon you guys want to. But you guys can rest assured to know that you guys have a secondary weapon that can absolutely beast everything in the game. So having this as a secondary is going to be really beneficial. So I would highly suggest using this method whilst it is still here. And as I said, guys, this is also going to be the same for when you go to the Dark Ether. It's going to be super powerful in the dark ether, and it's going to allow you to take out everything with ease in the dark ether as well. So I'd highly suggest taking this in, and you're also going to want to take this to the dark ether simply because if you guys are trying to do the contracts, then when it comes to the escort contract, you're going to need a VR11 anyway. Now there is ways of doing that escort contract without using a VR11, but obviously if you do have a VR11 and you do have the ability to go ahead and heal the tank, then it's going to make that 10 times easier. So our Mega Abomination is over here. He just spawned in, and we also do have a Mimic behind us which just grabbed us. So we're going to throw that down and we're going to shoot the Mimic one time. That should kill him. 1 shot on Mimic, 2 shots on Disciples and Manglers, and 2 to 3 shots on Mega Abominations is what I figured out so far. He's going to shoot his eye, and we got an eye. And seriously guys, when you get an eye on this Mega Abomination, the amount of health that you do is absolutely insane. So he's dead. Just crowd control the rest of the zombies that are around, and let's see what we got from here. So we got another rare Aether tool, absolutely terrible. As you guys can see, we have the Disciple here. We're just going to go ahead and throw that decoy to make our life a little bit easier, and then we're going to get our 2 shots off on him, and just like that, he's dead instantly. We got an epic Aether tool that time around, which is a lot better, and then we also got Deadshot Daiquiri, which we don't necessarily need right now. Okay, so it does look like the Stormcaller's there, and it does look like they did try to actually get his health down. It's just that they pretty much gave up, because as you guys can see, 1/4 of his health is done already. So we're just going to go ahead and finish him nice and easy. So we're going to throw that decoy there to give us some time, and then we're going to go straight at him. So as you guys can see, 1 shot, 2 shot, and he is dead. So this might be quicker than the Tonfa to take out the Stormcaller, I can't lie to you. 2 shots and he's dead. Obviously he did have quite a bit of his health done already, so we probably will just go ahead and say it would normally take 3 shots, but I mean that is still pretty damn good. 3 shots on a VR11 and he's dead, and with the Tonfa it's around 3 or 4 hits. So you could say the Tonfa and the VR11 are going head to head with how fast they can take out the Stormcaller. So these probably will be the 2 #1 weapons to use when taking out the Stormcaller. Now with the Tonfa, it's obviously going to take less setup, because you guys can go ahead and take out the Stormcaller with the Tonfa at only an epic rarity. Whereas with the VR11, you guys need to do a bit of a setup in order to get this working. So as you guys can see, we have another Mega Abomination here that we're going to go ahead and take out real fast. Just for bants, because it's not going to take us any time whatsoever, and he is dead just like that. And what do we get? Nothing amazing. Okay, so we do have a Disciple here that we're going to take out. We did miss our shot unfortunately, but we hit that one, and it only took 1 shot on the Disciple that wasn't a bounty contract. So you guys can bear that in mind, that anything that's not a bounty contract is probably going to only take 1 shot, 1 clean shot at least. And this Mimic doesn't want to come outside, so we're just going to go ahead and push him. Oh, so he's come out now. There he is, and 1 shot. We missed his mouth, so that's why it wasn't a 1 shot, but we got his mouth that time, and he's pretty much dead. And as you guys can see, we got refined Ortherium diagram, just like that. So just like that, we've got a schematic. We also got a 3-plate vest. So I would say that our rewards this game have been pretty decent. I mean, for us to be able to pull a schematic is pretty damn good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop an epic Aether tool, and then we're going to pick up this diagram. And then if we do see anyone around, we will go ahead and drop it for them. We do have another bounty contract here, so we're just going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll make this our last one. And we didn't even have to do anything. He just died all on his own. I don't know why that happens. That does seem to happen quite often. I've noticed that happens quite a lot for me, where I'll be on my way to the bounty contract and then they just die out by themselves. It's so weird, and it's really unexplainable as well, because I don't really get why it's happening. As you guys can see, that is now all of the bounty contracts in the tier 3 zone complete. So we're going to give it a rest from here. You guys have been able to see how the weapon performs. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Are you guys going to be using this method or not? As I said, I would highly suggest you guys use this method to go ahead and grind acquisitions and schematics, especially whilst this method is here. If this video was helpful in any shape, way or form, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Anyways, that's it for me. It's been your boy Phurz. I'm out. Peace. Let it go.